All right, guys, welcome back to the Patreon Madden Sim Owners Franchise. Yeah, that's a long title. We had another new injury. This doesn't surprise me. Rudolph shoulder tail out for a week. Khalil still 3 more weeks. We got a linebacker back, though. Myself and Epic, it went a clash of the Titans. Ended up pulling out the win 34-24. Had to score 14 in the fourth to secure that win. We had 431 yards of total offense, 157 on the ground, 274 through the air, 24 first downs. My goodness. And 541 yards of total offense, or total yards. Dang it. Only one turnover, which is great. 10 third down conversions, perfect. We were like 5 for maybe 7 in the red zone. We were there a lot. Scored quite a bit. Had to still for a couple of field goals, but we did pretty good. Whereas he was 416 yards of total offense, 84 on the ground, 329 through the air, 21 first downs for 584 yards of total yards. One turnover, 8 third down conversions. Didn't convert on fourth, but 100% in the red zone. Luckily, defense held strong, only allowing them to get there twice. So we come out on top in the user matchup. The Colts ended up losing to the Cowboys 34-31, giving up 17 points in the fourth to take the L. Wow. 328 yards of total offense, 124 on the ground, 204 through the air, 16 first downs for 506 total yards. Still had 2 turnovers, turned the ball over a lot this year, but less than the Cowboys did, just unable to secure the deal, I guess. 8 third down conversions. I mean, they were both even and going 3 for 4 in the red zone. I mean, defense held them. They only scored like 3 out of 5 or 6 times in the red zone. So defense held strong. It looks like offense just failed out a little bit, not being able to score and get points on the board. Looking at our matchups this week, I have the Seahawks, Colts, and Texans, and then 49ers and the Bears. And the 49ers can't do enough to get the win against the Bears, dropping yet again. Had 279 yards total offense, 74 on the ground, 205 through the air, 17 first downs for 409 total yards. 2 turnovers, not bad, but their defense didn't force any on the other side. Only 4 third down conversions. And then 100% in the red zone. I mean, did good. 2 for 2 in the red zone, but the defense allowed 5 scores. I mean, 5. Every time they got there, they scored. That's where they got all their points. Defense just, once again, falling short, and offense not putting up points when they needed to. And then we somehow edge out the Seahawks, man, 28-21, almost gave it up 11 points in 11 points in the 11th quarter. In the fourth quarter, as we hold on for the victory, 313 yards of total offense, 136 on the ground, 177 through the air, 18 first downs, 389 total yards, but it's pretty good. No turnovers, played pretty flawless, 9 third down conversions, pretty good, and 100% in the red zone, scoring 4 for 4. Might have been a different ball game had they not had to settle for 2 field goals, but hey, we'll take it. Any way we can get points, we're happy as we come out with another win. And the Colts continue to impress, this time on Monday Night Football, 49-7. Huge end to the first half and start to the second half, scoring 35 of their 49. Then 575 yards of total offense, 234 on the ground, 341 through the air, 21 first downs for 585 total yards. Even only 1 turnover, defense forced 3, and they only scored 3 out of the 5 times in the red zone, but the defense only allowed them in the red zone 1 time and gave up a touchdown. Other than that, Colts dominated this game. Then our matchup this week, we have the Dolphins, Colts, and Jaguars, 49ers, and Cardinals. And in our matchup, we end up topping Miami 27-24. A big fourth quarter from us gave us the win, baby. Yeah, buddy. 273 yards of total offense, 94 on the ground, 179 through the air. Only 10 first downs. They had more than double the first downs I did. Golly, dude. But we had a total of 344 yards, no turnovers, which was probably the deciding factor in this game because we didn't play well other than that. Only 5 third down conversions, they had double that. But we were 100% in the red zone with 3 touchdowns, and we ended up getting out with a win by 3. The Colts ended up winning again over Jacksonville. I mean, he's just a good team, man. 24 points in the first half, then the 14 to win, 38-3. 434 yards of total offense, 189 on the ground, 245 through the air, with 17 first downs for a total of 501 yards. No turnovers, played pretty clean. Only 5 third down conversions, but he did what he needed to do to get the win, especially converting on 1 third down, on 4th down. I mean, he was only 50% in the red zone, so a lot of big plays as he got the win today by 35. And the 49ers get another win this year. I think that puts them up at 3 or 4 over the Cardinals, 42-35, 405 yards of total offense, 82 on the ground, 323 through the air, 16 first downs for a total of 538 yards. You can turn the ball over 4 times, but the defense luckily forced that many as well. 6 third down conversions, 1 4th down conversion, and a solid 100% in the red zone, going 5 for 5. And that is why they won today. That's why, 100%. So this week I have the Bills, Colts, and Eagles, and then 49ers and Lions. And now, if you wouldn't be surprised, I had another injury. It's Frederick, my center, the guy I got from the Cowboys who's been hurt the last 2 years at the end of the season. Hopefully that doesn't affect us too much going into the end of the season, because we're sitting pretty good, man. Next part will show the standings. But as long as he's not out, or as long as his injury doesn't impact us too much, we have a shot to maybe make the playoffs. But we're going to advance it real quick. And then we end up dropping to the Bills this week, 31-21. Not a good game for us. I mean, we did all right offensively. It looks like we played pretty good. 406 yards of total offense, 69 on the ground, 337 through the air. Threw the ball extremely well. 19 first downs for a total of 480 yards. But the 2 turnovers killed us. And not being able to score in the red zone, only going 50%. Man, if we had scored 2 more times, it's 14 more points. You know what that makes us? A winner with 35-21. Sadly, unable to do that this week as we take a loss. The Colts continue to win, knocking off the Eagles 34-24, 455 yards of total offense, 187 on the ground, 268 through the air with 25 first downs and a total of 634 yards. My goodness, dude. He had as many yards on the offensive side, not count special teams, as the Eagles did as a total yard team. Holy crap, man. Even with 3 turnovers, still won by that much. Goodness, dude. 10 third down conversions, holding them to only 3. 50% in the red zone. They didn't even score every time they got in the red zone either, man. Gosh, dude. 2 for 4. Man, he didn't have a good game and still beat this Eagles team. That's crazy. And then on Thursday Night Football, San Francisco unable to come back and get the win against the Lions, allowing 24 points in the second quarter alone, dude. Sheesh, man. He had a pretty good game again. 457 yards of total offense, 92 on the ground, and 365 through the air. 22 first downs for 591 total yards. But the turnovers, my goodness, dude. His team has probably got the most turnovers of everybody in this game. Another 5. If he didn't turn the ball over 5 times, this game would have been way different. My goodness, because he still put up a good game. Just way too many, probably right there at the end of the second quarter was a lot of it. 8 third down conversions, 3 fourth down conversions, 60% in the red zone. Defense held strong, only allowing them to score 1 out of 3 times. But he was only a 3 out of 5. So, missed opportunities, too many turnovers, and just not playing well. Defense showed up today. Offense definitely dropped the ball. But this week I have the Rams, Colts, and Patriots, 49ers, and Cardinals again. The Colts in the lead at the AFC South already secured the playoff spot, going 11-3. No surprise there. Back-to-back years, Colts playing extremely well and looking to keep that rolling into the playoffs. In the NFC North, we are sitting 8-6, not necessarily unable to make it, but the Lions at 10-4. We need to win the next 2 weeks. They need to lose the next 2 weeks for us to have a shot at maybe making the wild card. But as of right now, not looking good, man. We're number 8 out of all the teams, and it's just not going to be enough, it looks like. In the NFC West, the 49ers sitting at last in the NFL, man. 3-11, just not having a good year. But he's shown signs of promise, signs of being able to do good. So hopefully they'll keep up with him next year. I mean, I'm looking forward to hopefully keeping my job because I'm negative $62 million in the hole. And we got like 2 weeks left. But taking a look at the injury report, like I said, Frederick out. Last week it was 7 weeks, but we did get everybody else back. So apparently the center is a huge issue for us, as that's 2 years in a row he's hurt. So maybe looking to offload him next year, maybe get some good drafts out of him. Maybe I might do it this year. Oh, I can't do it this year. He's injured. Never mind. Scratch that. Not going to happen. We might wait till next year and see if we can offload him and get something for him, some good draft picks, stuff like that. The Colts, Thompson out with a shoulder tear, 2 more weeks, and Stoudemire, that's a rookie, or 1 year. Dude's pretty good. Out for 3 weeks with a quad tear, but he should get both those guys back in time for the playoffs. Stoudemire, maybe, but I figure they're both back. 49ers is the unluckiest team in the world, man. Tight end still out 32 weeks. Lamb is halfback out for 29 more weeks. Dorsett, wide receiver, I mean, that sucks. 8 weeks out. And then a corner, I mean, that's not too bad. He's only a 66, but that means he was on the field when he got hurt. He's out for 2 more weeks, but he's got 3 dudes on the IR this season. 2 of them have been on the IR since the season began. But that's going to be it for this week, man. We got the Rams. They're 8-5-1. We're 8-6, looking to finish the season strong. Maybe make the playoffs. I still need to do my scout players. We do have our left tackle, Khalil, back coming for us, but we are in a world of hurt when it comes to money. Like, I haven't been able to sign anybody since the first week or 2, and hopefully that's not going to hurt us in the offseason, maybe potentially lose our job. We'll see. That's going to be it for this episode. If you guys are new, be sure to subscribe. If you like the video, be sure to leave a like. My name is Lil Chef, and I will see y'all next time.